very, very bumpy road in Belgium. I can't even remember. Touré? I'm sure the place is called Touré or something, Tourou or something like that. But anyway, it's a nice big church down here. There's also cobbles and lots of big holes in the road. So I'll get out in a minute and show you a little bit better. I'm going to get some food. Right, I've parked up. It's beautiful around here, you know. Not just because of the weather, some of the big buildings. I don't know what this place is. Like, this bit of it looks abandoned, but this bit and this bit is in use, I think. Is that a for sale sign? No, but this car's parked outside. I also came past what looked like an old school, a really old school, that was half abandoned and half in use, which was really strange. But anyway, I was going to go to a dodgy backstreet kebab shop down here that I'd seen that were easy to get to. But as I've driven past, there's a long street of food places. So I'm going to have a look down there and we can have a bit of a look round. And I can finally do some good behind the scenes with you. Out on foot, not just in a car or in a bed or wherever. Or eating food. Oh, I suppose I'm eating food. Anyway, come on. It's a beautiful day again though. It's a bit nippy now. The temperature's just dropped a little bit. But it was between 16 and 18 degrees earlier, which isn't boiling, but for this time of year, it's not bad. Can't complain. I don't know what this big round building is here, but you've got some nice churches and stuff. Look at these bad boys. So we'll go down here, I'll have a bit of a look. Do you know what though? My legs don't feel real anymore. There's been some sort of carnival here, by the looks of things, in the last couple of days. Look at the edge of the road. There's all like stuff that they've thrown, ripped up bits of paper and things, and flowers and all sorts. But yeah, my legs don't feel like they belong to me because I've been sat in the car for such a long time, not moving them. This just feels so weird. What is this? Right, so this building is actually something to do with music. It says it inside there. But what are these things up here? Look at them. I don't know if they've been dressed up on purpose for this carnival thing. They're all a bit odd. And they're all from the 1780s and 1500s and stuff like that. Like that one's Francois Peton, 1787. I'm gonna have to stop filming because someone's behind me. Just a minute. Yeah, look. Pierre de la Rue, 1518. I don't know what's happening with Robert. Robert's having a bit of a nightmare. Robert Camplin, 1427. I recognise that name though. Pasquier Grenier, 1493. Someone from 1700 and someone else. So I'll try and find out what they are. I'll have a look online and see what I can see, but very, very weird. And then we've got these. Look at that. That tower's independent. Oh God, I'm gonna get run over here. All these cars are like reversing in front of me and stuff. Yeah, it's like an independent tower separate to the big cathedral thing behind it, which is odd in itself. I don't know what, there's some information I think over there. I better get across here. Oh my God, another car. I didn't see that one. I'm gonna die today. But look at it down here. It looks very much like Bruges. I do like Belgium. Parts of it more than France, if I'm being honest. That's not about the tower, that's about 1944 and the Allied armies. So I'm not sure what that is. I've got a load of drunks looking at me across the road, making some odd noises. I'm definitely thinking something has gone off today. They've got generators going and all sorts. What is down there? I've got to stand on it. I can't walk over a glass thing without standing on it. Then you've got this magnificent thing. Actually, it's a bit odd looking. It's very square. I do apologise if it's really windy on the camera. I didn't realise it was this windy down here. But it's definitely a great tower. I do like that. I love that door as well. Did they used to put that top bit in to get your head through? Mine wouldn't fit. But it smells absolutely delightful down here. Look at the state of it down here though. There's obviously been a massive party because there's confetti and everything all over. But what a beautiful square this is. and everything smells so nice. So we'll go and find some food, and maybe find somewhere to sit. Now most of the places are alcohol, which is fine. I could drink a beer, but I've got exploring to do. But some of these buildings are absolutely beautiful. Look at this. What a nice place. Now, I think it's something to do with like a jester or the devil or something, this that's been going on. Because I keep seeing jesters knocking about. And I don't know what, look, I don't know if this is one that's been, they've turned this thing into one here. Need to turn around and have a look at it from the other side. But this is the thing with Europe. I've never heard of this place, ever. Never heard of this town. And it's not really that far from the UK. Never heard of it. And it's really nice. I'm telling you, there's so many good places to go and visit in Europe. You don't have to go to your Paris, your London, and all the other ones that I can't think off the top of my head because I'm tired. Because there's so many good places like this. Yeah, look, one sec. They've definitely dressed that up as some sort of jester. Like I said, there's another one just up there. They're all like little jesters all over the place. But it is pretty cool, this place, isn't it? It's nice. Yeah, look, I found another guy. Look at him. In his little jester outfit. He's cool, isn't he? Right, I've decided I'm gonna still go somewhere cheap. I can't be bothered sitting down. I just need to get my food and go. It's been all rush. I might go and sit, there's a taco place. Might go and sit in there. Now, I think it won't be tacos as you think. It's more like burritos. But it's not busy. I'm not gonna have to wait ages for like everyone else to get served before me. I don't have to deal with people. I just go in here and get sorted. So I think I'm gonna go here and have a look what they've got first. Right, this is the sort of thing that I'm looking at. So it's like a burrito, but it's a bit weird because you can like chicken tenders in it. You can get falafels in it. I've gone for ground beef. I don't think you can get both in, can you? Oh, you can. Oh, so you can get spicy tenders, ground beef. Do I want anything else in there as well? No, I think that'll do. Then I've had some samurai sauce and some fuego sauce. And then you get chips in there as well. And then cheese sauce. And it's €12.90. Oh wait, I feel like I've missed something. Let me just try and work this out. What have I missed? With fries, I've done that. Right, give me a sec. Right, I worked out what it was. You need 3 things in there. So I've gone for spicy tenders, marinated chicken, and ground beef. And now I can press next, which is good. What have we got on here? Extras. Don't think I want any goat's cheese. I do like goat's cheese. Extra things to go in it. Oh, I do like, I'm gonna have to get some of them. Right, next, what we're getting now. Choose my cheese. No, we're good with what we've already got. I don't think I need to bump it up anymore. Drinks. Is there any normal Coke? Yes, there is. We'll go for, oh, can only have one. Is that it? Add to basket. Oh, it's like a meal then, I'm guessing. But I want another drink. So I'll add that on and then we're all sorted, I think. But yeah, you can get all different things like fondue, like finger food, mini ones. There's the drinks. So we'll add another drink on. I'm trying not to be very loud, I don't know if you've noticed. €2.20 for a drink is ridiculous there. But I'll get it because I'm thirsty. Right, that should be about it. Right, my food's here. The lighting's not great to show you, but I'll show you when I've had a bite of that. That is massive. It's huge. I've got some fries with cheese and some curry sauce to go with it as well. Got a tiramisu. I felt I needed to get it, and some Coke. Anyway, I'll tell you what it's like in a minute. Right, I'm not gonna lie, this is banging. it's just got so many different flavours in. That's hot chili sauce. He didn't have any of the marinated chicken, so I ended up getting cordon bleu chicken, and it's really, really good. So the fries, that curry sauce is nice. I've just had a quick try of that. So I'm gonna get it banged all over the chips in a minute. But yeah, it is very good, but spicy hot. I've got to say, it is one of the messiest things I've ever eaten. It's so good. Oh God, that looks like a sanitary towel after sex. But it is beautiful. It's one of the nicest things I've had in Belgium, I've got to say. Alright, that was amazing. There's just some soggy outside wrap left. I've got some chips, but I'm saving those for car. I know that sounds really weird because it's cold, but trust me, tonight when I've finished exploring, I will be happy to have those. This is wonderful. It's tiramisu, but it's sort of not. It's caramel tiramisu, and it's just so good. Anyway, almost done, and then I need to get back out exploring. Right, how pretty is this place now? The sun's gone down. Oh, it's going down. That is lovely. Imagine this place in the summer. It'd be so good. Like, we're only in March, last day of March today, and it's not cold. I'm not cold at all. But just imagine it in beautiful summer. It'd be so good. Even the towers lit up. All the buildings are lit up. And once the sun goes down properly, it'd be even better. Oh no, these are the drunk men that were shouting at me earlier on. Oh no, they weren't shouting actually, they were looking and shouting at each other. So I'm going to walk round this way, just so I don't get caught up in the locals. I am so antisocial. Ooh, that'd make a lovely photo. There we go. I am so antisocial there. I've got to be in the mood to have a conversation with someone I don't know. My dad is like the sort of person that just talks to any random, and I can't do it. I'm like my mum. My mum's the same as me. But yeah, we've only seen a small part of this town, city, whatever it is. There's shops all down there. I bet it's a brilliant place to come and have a proper look round. I've remembered what it's called. Oh, that looks good as well. Nice photo. Remember what it's called? It's called Tournée. So, like tour, T-O-U-R, and then N-A-I, Tournée. It's beautiful. It's a bit windy now. I keep getting gusts of wind. But yeah, definitely worth coming and having a look. Right, I've just been watching this board go around and I need to wait. I'm sure I saw something. And then, Les Filles, isn't that the women? No, something on here a minute ago, and I'm sure I read it right, but I need to make sure because I think I'm going insane. I knew it, although I thought it said Fanny Alert. I don't know what Fanny Alert is, but there's loads of things on there. There was an egg festival. There's all sorts of things all the way through the year. I wonder what that means. Fanny Alerts. Bloody hell, Andy would be here in a second. Anyway, I'm going to make my way back to the car. I feel a bit sick, I'm not going to lie. I feel very tired now of eating that food as well. Probably not the best thing to do before an explore, but I wouldn't have had the energy to do anything if I'd not eaten. So let's go and head off to the next place. Right, leaving the car there. We're on like a housing estate, but right next to it is where we're going. Thing is, I'm sure I could see lights up here. So I'm hoping the house hasn't been done up. Also, it seems extremely easy to get up here, which is also worrying. There's no big gates, no fences to climb over. I don't like that. So, we will see. I'm going to turn the torch on in a minute. Right, so in my head, the house is that way. I've just... Jesus. We're not going in there then. 100%. We're not going in there. And there's somebody whistling the dog as well. Bloody hell. Anyway, the house is up there, I can see it. But there's absolutely no way I'm getting over that fence with that dog there. Absolutely no way at all. I'm so glad I wasn't over that fence when that came, because that would have been a bloody nightmare. Well, I can relax now. I've got nothing else to do other than go drive to the coast and go and sleep. But I'm a bit disappointed because the place is pretty fantastic, but also it did say on a sign then, this is not abandoned, no urbex. So we will leave it be. Look, it says it on there as well. Stop urbex. But we'll just carry on up this path a bit, just so, oh God, and try not to die. Just see if I can see a better view of the place from up here, just to show you guys, and also to make that man think I'm maybe just taking the dog for a walk or something. It literally goes right round the perimeter up to something up here. Don't know what's going off up here, to be fair, but we'll go and have a look. It's just a walkway, I think. Might come out in a, looks like it comes out in a factory car park. We'll go have a look, see what's going off. I want to see if I can see the house, that's the main thing. See, look, this is the perimeter wall here of the house. But God knows where we are. I'm going to just literally see if I can walk the whole way around in a big loop. But imagine, I just can't imagine what would have happened if I'd got over that fence before that dog came. That's one thing that we've never really had to deal with. Maybe once. Oh, there's a big hole in the wall there. Yeah, maybe once we had an issue with a dog. But not like that. Right, I've just walked around and these are the actual front gates and fences to the place. Now, in my car is the night vision goggles, but it's in my car. What an idiot. If I walk up to these gates and put my torch on, I know for a fact that dog's going to come running up here as well. But, so what? I'm just going to sneak up now and have a quick look, I think. Right, looking on here, it is actually advertised that there's a dog from this side. Now, even with a photo, you can't see anything up there because it's behind the trees. So what we're going to do is walk back where we've just come, back along there, and I'll try and get a photo. Even if the dog comes, it doesn't really matter. I know it's not going to get me. But look, I'll show you the gates properly. Anyway, let's walk back the way we've come, even though my car is literally just round that corner. Right, the security car's coming. It's just driven up behind me. I've just seen it coming. Let's hide round this corner. Right, can you see the light just there? That's the security car. He will have seen my torch shining on that gate and he's come. He's getting out of the car now. So what we're gonna do is we're going around the back while he's round the front. Let's hurry up. I'll give him credit where it's due. He's good security, because as soon as I shone that torch, within seconds, his car were at front gate, his dog were at back when I went that way. So he's pretty good. Not many that good, you know. Normally they're snoozing, they're having a bit of a snooze, they're on the phone, but this guy's on it. I want to play a little game with this security guard. I've got to walk up here without any light on, which is a nightmare because I can't see anything. But I've got to try and work out where the best place to get a photo of the hall is. Oh, I can see the roof of it now. But yeah, I've got to try and work out where the best place is so I can quickly turn the torch on. And then, as soon as I've done that, I can see his lights on his car still, I think. Yeah, as soon as I've done that, we're all good. I don't know if I can see it here, look. Oh, there's a bit too much in the way, but you can sort of see it in the background there. I'm gonna go a bit further up. Ooh, I like this. Bit of adrenaline for the end of the trip. But I'm not going to be able to go in, obviously. But it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Yeah, the house is just there. You can just see the chimney poking up, look. What to do? I think this might be the best spot. But I think there's loads of coverage. Camera ready. Yeah, can't see a thing. Because they're all the stuff in front of it. You can just about see the house there, look. But only just. That's probably the best we're going to get to see from here. Because there's a big bush in the way. Which is a shame. I'm so surprised he hasn't been round yet. He's probably guarding that front gate, thinking I'm going to try and come through there. But he's very wrong. Anyway, this is where the dog came to last time. So he's definitely around the front. That's funny, that is. I am so shocked they ain't come running again. Anyway, let's get back to the car. We might go and see him round at the front in the car in a minute. Just to go and see him sat there thinking that we're coming. Actually, I've just thought there's a possibility he thinks that I've got in. He could be scanning the grounds at the moment, because if he saw the flash on the front gates, there's nothing to say I couldn't have jumped over that fence and gone and hidden. There's lots of crazy explorers that would do that bloody hell, another dog. Regardless of a dog. That's not the same dog, that's just a family household dog, thank God. Right, here's the front gates. Let's see if he comes running now. Don't think he will. Surely you can see that it's a car this time. Hang on. Those gates aren't locked either. He's unlocked the gates. So, I'm not quite sure where he is. I bet you he's looking for me. Somewhere. Anyway. Oh, there's an horse there. Bleeding white horse. Or two. I don't think you'll see him. There, look. Behind the fence. Wow. So yeah, it's clearly no longer abandoned. There's people living in there, or, well, there's at least security in there. So, anyway, I'm just going to sit here for 2 minutes. See if he comes. I know that's a bit cruel, innit, but I'm trying to see if he'd come. Right, he's not come. And I don't want to distress these horses or do his head in too much. I just wanted to see what would happen if he did come up. But I'm going to head now to the coast. It's an 1.5-hour drive, which I didn't really want to do any more driving, but I'd rather be nearer the ferry in the morning. So I might go to Dunkirk. We'll have a look. We'll work out where we're going in a minute. Right, got the car parked up. Well, I'm on the pavement, but look where I am. That is Dunkirk centre and down to Calais. Then over there is the UK, not that you can see it. And then up that direction, I'm not actually sure what that is. Is it Omer? I'm not sure. But you can see the boats out to sea. I don't think you'll see the boats. I'll put some photographs in that I've just taken anyway. As usual, you can see more on that. I am freezing, it's so cold and stood here. I'm going to turn the engine off because there's people's houses there. So I don't want to wake them up. But I just needed to show you where I was. Also, I need a poo. I don't really know what to do about it because I don't think I've got any stuff to wipe my bum with, like baby wipes or toilet paper or anything. And there's nothing open around here. I've got my little first aid thing. There might be something there. Right, twice now. Well, a car came up and did a loop, and then that I think it's a police van, just came and shone lights down. Look, you can see where they're shining down on the beach up there. Why are they looking for someone? I wonder if that someone is me. I don't know if they knew I was in this car then, because they wouldn't have been able to see me for seats. The other guy definitely saw me. The one in the other car. Maybe they just do rounds, I don't know, every so often, to make sure nobody's drowning or something. But either way, yeah, look, they're shining a... See the light out to walk into the water there? I think that's them. Shining it across the sea. Maybe someone's gone missing. That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to try and get some sleep. But if they keep coming and shining that in my bloody car, not going to get very much. Right, there's another car here now. That's come right next to me. He was flashing his lights and I have a feeling he's going to get out of the car and come and talk to me. Yep. Right, here we go. Hi. Bonjour.
Vous avez une pièce d'identité sur vous, monsieur?
English, sorry.
Oh, yes. Papier, please.
Oh, yeah.
What are you looking for here?
I'm just waiting here. I've got a ferry in the morning, so I was just sitting here waiting.
Okay.
Not looking for anything in particular.
Where are you from?
England.
England, okay.
That's what.
Ouais, on va le passer. Tu le passes, il en a par contre. Ouais. Allez. Attends, je vais ma téléphone. C'est 26,08 ou 28,06. Un détecteur en plage interdit. Hein.
No.
Okay.
I've been right down south, down to near Marseille.
Okay.
So I've not used that at all. They think I'm using the metal detector on the beach, and I'm not. It's in the back of the car, so that's what they're on about now.
And you are alone?
Pardon?
You are alone?
Am I?
You are single?
Oh, just me.
Only
me.
You?
Yeah,
Okay.
only me. Yeah.
And you want to stay here at what time?
My ferry is at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah, okay.
So I was just gonna wait here and then go
Yeah,
to.
okay, it's 11, okay. I will put a message because we are a lot of gendarmerie patrols here.
Yeah. I've seen.
I think you won't sleep.
I wasn't gonna sleep anyway. I'm a YouTuber,
Okay.
so I was gonna do some editing on my phone anyway. So
Okay.
and not sleep. I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you are searching metal?
No. That's just in the car anyway. I go around abandoned buildings all over the world.
Yeah.
But I've been down not far from Marseille.
Yeah.
So I've just come back up now.
You came from Marseille?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not far from that, near there, yeah.
Okay.
Between there and Toulouse.
Your ferry is in Calais or no?
Calais, yeah.
Okay. Okay. If another patrol comes, you say that we proceed at the control, okay?
Okay.
Of you, okay?
Yeah, no problem at all.
I am sure until the end of the night there will be 5 or 6. Okay?
That's fine, it's fine.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Ouais, je lui ai dit qu'il va rester là jusqu'à demain matin, comme ça en traînant et comment dire,
merci.
Thank you. Ferry à Calais à 11h demain matin. Donc du coup, on va mettre un message en disant que ça sert à rien qu'il contrôle. Parce que... Ok. See you.
Thank you.
Have a nice night.
I will do. Thank
I'm not
you.
sure, but...
Well, there we go. That was interesting. I don't know how much of that you got or how much of that you saw. I can't currently. I can sort of turn it to here, so you can see my face. Oh Lord, I don't know whether to move now, because if they're going to keep coming and knocking on my window every bloody however many minutes, I don't know if it's a good idea me sat here. They were flashing the lights at me. It's the third one that's been along here in God knows how long, so I might just move. I might just move a bit further up, out of the way from here. I don't know, we'll see. Let them go first, and then we'll decide. You can't see anything now because his lights have gone. I'm back again. Bloody hell, what a nightmare. What a bloody nightmare. Right, you're not about to see really, but I've moved just across the road, like literally 10 metres to where the houses are, next to a big, you're not going to see, it's a tractor thing next to me there. So anyway, hopefully I'm hidden away from the gendarmerie now and they're not going to come and get me. Anyway, it's about 1:30 in the morning, so I better go to sleep really. Night, and I'll see you in the morning ready for the ferry home. Might go and have a wander around with you around Dunkirk before we go though, because there's obviously really historic around here. So see you in a bit. Bye bye. Right, so I moved the car last night over there. I moved it back about, what time is it? 6:40, 7:40. About an hour and a half ago, back to where I was. Sun's just coming up over there. It's gonna be a nice day. I'm a bit cold though. My legs are warm. I just feel a bit shivery. So I think I need to warm up in a minute. I guess I could take dog for a walk, but I ain't got dog with me. But over there, just over this hill, is where me and Andy went to the mirror bunker. The bunker that got all the different bits of mirror on it, obviously. So that's just over the top of there. I'm not going to it today though. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to go for a walk. I want one, but I can't be bothered to go for one. So I might just stay in the car for a little bit longer. Good morning. Oh Lord, my legs are so stiff. Really good sleep though, to be fair, after the whole incident with the gendarmerie. But look at this. What job? How many jobs do you get where you wake up in a place like this being watched by a bunch of school kids? I woke up and there was a load of school kids just looking at me through my window like, what is going on here? But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Got these two that have just gone past me on the horses. Up here, just behind that hill, in fact you can see it, look. You've got all the World War II bunkers where they used all the guns, the machine guns and stuff like that. And this is where all the landings were. And then I've just got this woman stood right here, I didn't realise we're there, I'm just talking away. But yeah, I just literally plonked my car there. And then when the gendarmerie had been, the gendarme, I went and parked just where that van is, and they left me alone for the rest of the night, so it's all good. So it's been lovely to wake up somewhere like this. I'm a little bit later than I thought I was going to be. It's 9 o'clock. I put my alarm on for 8. I woke up at 6 and moved the car again, and then next thing I knew it was 9 o'clock. But yeah, you can imagine the machine guns bombing out of that, going what was that noise? Across the beach, and the people coming, all the soldiers jumping on the boats and going back to Britain. That's it. Just shouting French as you walk past me. I'm so tired. I can't wait to get home, I'm not going to lie. So, anyway, I'm off to go and get myself a drink. I need a wee. I can't have a wee with school kids stood next to me. That is not acceptable behaviour. So, I need to go and find somewhere to eat and drink. I'm not really actually hungry. That thing that I had last night for my tea just totally filled me up. It was so filling. So I can probably do without food, but I do need a drink desperately. Look at this place I've just come across. It's huge. Now, it looks abandoned, but I know it's not, because there's all sorts of stuff inside here. I'm just going to go a little bit further up. It says that it's not a public place to go. But we're not far. Look, it's a big square. There's cars around there. There's more buildings up there. And there's somebody coming, because I've just seen the door shutting. And now he's coming to see what I'm doing. But I'm going to carry on filming, because he might just come to the gates just to come and watch me. But I saw him come to the door. Anyway, I don't know, look, you can see it a bit better now. I think it was used in the Second World War, probably as some sort of barracky type place, because there's a fort just down the road from here as well. So, the Germans probably occupied this at some point for their use. Can't be definitely sure, but it seems like they would have, because it's almost like a military block, because it's a big square thing. Anyway, we're going to get some food, although I only came up here just to look at that. Yeah, and where I'm going to go and get a drink is literally just down here. Right, I've just parked out of sight in someone's house randomly. But I'm currently, it's April the 1st, April Fool's Day. I'm currently winding up everybody on Facebook with the help of my Patreon members. 99.9% of people have put in April Fools. They knew that it was a joke. However, we've turned it from quite a basic joke of me getting arrested, being put in a jail cell overnight, into something a little bit better, because I've now got the Patreon members going. I know this has fallen on a really bad day. It seems like it's an April Fool's, but it's not. His mum and dad have been in touch and all this lot. And so now hopefully we're going to turn the tide and get people going, oh no, is he actually okay? I've already had like 3 or 4 messages from friends, which I've ignored. I'm not messaging anyone else now. And let's wait till 12 o'clock and see what people say. Right, this is the place we're going. I don't know what to get there. There's some very good looking stuff in here. Coffees and pastries and things like that. But anyway, I'll work it out. Not the best place to sit and eat it, or stand and eat it. This is my breakfast. Now, I could have sat in there, but there was like one chair, and there was just me and that woman in there. I felt a bit awkward, so I thought, sod it, I'm just going to come and stand out here and drink. My coffee's boiling anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to touch that for a while. But these do look delightful. But it kind of gives me a chance to take things in while I'm out here. Just, I don't know why, there's something about this place that just feels special and different. And you wouldn't think, if you knew nothing about this place, you wouldn't think it. So looking around, you've got a mix of old buildings, new buildings, different like houses and stuff like that. Now some of the older buildings will have seen the soldiers walk past. We'll have seen German soldiers, French soldiers, British soldiers, all sorts hanging around in this area. And it's so strange to think, it's like, if you just think back 80, 90 years or whatever it is, it's a bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit freaky. I don't know, I can't put it in words. I think you've got to be here sort of to know what I mean. Right, smash down that, no problem at all. Back to the car and off to Calais It's 10 past 10. It's like gone really fast this morning. So I need to hurry up because obviously my ferry is just after 11 o'clock. So I'm supposed to be there soon. So anyway, let's get back to the car and go. Now this bit of road that we're about to go onto, it's only a very short piece of road. But just from where the yellow lorry is now,
continue on D636 for 800 metres.
Just a minute, for a couple of 100 metres, is called Avenue de 6th of June 1944. And that's exactly the date when D-Day happened, the D-Day landings. So it's to remember everything that happened there. And I think that's really good that they've kept the name, like the date, as the name of the road. I think it's a good way of remembering. You just kind of, like, in our lifetime, you see things on the news like from the Afghan war, like Saudi, not Saudi, like stuff in the Middle East, Afghanistan. You see it on the telly. It's not part of your life. Like, as a 45-year-old, even though I'm fat and I've got a broken back, I probably still, by the end of the war, would have been shoved out to go and do whatever, a bit of fighting somewhere, even if it was like home guard or whatever. We've never been in that as a generation. So it must have been so scary. It really must have. Right, we're at the back of the queue waiting to get on the ferry. However, like last time, I'm slightly late. I'm here on time, but I'm not. So my boat goes at 10 past 11 and it's 1 minute past 11. I'm at the back of the queue. So I reckon I'm probably going to be shoved on the next one, which could be in a couple of hours. It could be in an hour. I don't know. Depends how regular they are at the moment. But anyway, we're here at least. Right, nobody's told me off. And they've just told me to go straight down here. I've definitely missed the other ferry because that's already gone. So yeah, I'm guessing I'm on the next one. So we're heading down. Now the difference between the ferry port here and in the UK is there is fences everywhere. Oh god, they're gonna check my car. They're gonna look underneath it and everything. Got to put the camera down. Right, we're on the ferry. These seats look a bit more comfortable. I don't think I'm on the right one. Oh no, I am. It does say Irish Ferries there, but we're going to have a bit of a look, see what there is. I don't know if I think it's a bit bigger than the one I was on before, to be fair. Look at that cracking casino. That is one hell of a casino. You know me, I absolutely hate doing this. I've just realised I've left this on. I didn't need to. That's ridiculous. Oh no, it's for two people. I thought English breakfast then was 30 quid, but it's for two. Still not great. But yeah, I hate filming when there's other people about. I'm used to being in abandoned buildings on my own. But yeah, this is the view we get. Look at looks like someone's come all over the outside of this. That's disgusting. But yeah, you can see across parts of Calais. But yeah, nothing's open at the moment because not everybody's on here. But like I said, these seats, it looks like a more up-to-date boat, this one, which is good. Anyway, I'm hungry. Right, up this end we've got coffee, we've got pastries, but I've had that this morning. Don't really want any more. I feel like an idiot walking around in this. I can't believe I've left it on. But I was just so warm and snuggly in car this morning, I thought, oh, sod it, I can't bother to take it off. But yeah, it's a nice little ferry, to be fair. But you can see, look, I'll show you, all the lorries are still coming on. Yeah, I've been on a while and there's still plenty coming on. All the way from up there, look. This is what I'm saying about it. It's just, seems a bit crazy how many you can get on this thing. Like they've been coming on for the last 20 minutes. Cars and lorries. It's mad. Right, go try and find the other food place. Sort of want sausages and bacon, I think. That's what I usually have on a ferry, but I didn't really have anything on weight. I don't know why, but I don't actually know where it is. So maybe, Oh, there's a picture of a knife and fork up here. It could be this way. Right, we're in the right place. At last, we're in the right place. I've got to say, I do look tired. There's nobody here. There's like 2 or 3 people wandering around. Normally these food places are rammed, but the truckers aren't on yet, I suppose. Right, there's what I'm going to have a look. Full Irish breakfast, £15.50. It's not too bad, I suppose. You pay that much in the UK for stuff like that, so it's only the same. I want a drink though. I've only got Pepsi. There's not worse than Pepsi. You know when you get yourself ready to eat something, you've got it in your head that that's what you're having, and then you get up, order it, and they say, oh, we've just changed from breakfast menu to dinner time menu. Gutted. So instead of that, we've got fish chips and peas. Chips look a bit dry. Actually, no, they feel alright. But obviously these places, it's never quite as good. But no mint sauce. They've given me tartar sauce. I would never put tartar sauce on this because I'm not American or posh. Posh people and Americans have tartar sauce. So it's just salt and vinegar. Shame there's no mint sauce though. I was just eating my food, I was almost sick because the guy announcing has just said, welcome aboard, we are sorry we are delayed on this crossing over to Dublin. Dublin? I bloody hope not. But anyway, he then said it's going to take 1 hour and 20, so it wouldn't take that to Dublin. Almost finished my food, and actually it was banging to say it looked very, very mid. Jesus. Not sure if it's more like a scene from Jurassic Park, or an earthquake, or me having a massive dump. But yeah, we're turning around at the moment. We are now finally on our way out of here. And with that, I think I'm probably going to go, but don't switch off. There will be another episode of this next time. Basically, I'm going to carry this on straight to the trip on Saturday when I go to France. So I'll see you then.